Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping back in today. This beautiful Saturday morning here, San Carlos City. I love the morning time in the Philippines. I don't know if I've ever told y'all that or not, but it's my favorite time of the day. There's a small breeze coming through. The sun's not beating your brains out, and it's quiet, man. The peace and quiet here is just unbelievable. I'm going to go to the gym early today. A lot of times I go in the evening, but today I'm going to go in the morning. I just feel like going. I just go where the spirit leads me. But I want to talk about having second thoughts on moving to the Philippines. I guess I should have put a question mark on my title because I'm asking you that question. With everything that you're hearing about the Philippines, I mean, there's just so many negative videos out there about the Philippines. And then that's on top of, seems like the Philippines is in the news every day with some natural disaster. You know, they had a 7.6 earthquake down in Mindanao around the Davao Oriental area yesterday. And I believe 2 people died. And, you know, less than 2 weeks ago, there was another 7.0 in northern Cebu, and, you know, 75 people died. You're probably having second thoughts. Just like, man, I don't want to go over there. But the reason I didn't make a video yesterday about the earthquake is not only because there's up-teen videos already, but because it didn't affect me. And that's basically what this video is about. All the negative stuff you hear about the Philippines, all the natural disasters, very seldom will they even affect you as a foreigner, as an American, certainly. And I didn't want to make it seem like I was crying wolf for views, because if it doesn't affect me, I'm really not going to talk about it. 98% of my videos are about me and my life over here. But as an American over here, I live a first world lifestyle. And no matter what you think about the Philippines, whether you feel it's a developing country, a third world country, most Americans, even the ones that are over here on $1,000 a month, we live a first world existence. And all that negative stuff, the scams, the natural disasters, the corruption, the poverty, and all the negative stuff you hear about the Philippines, it doesn't even touch us. We don't even experience it. It doesn't even affect you. That's why I don't talk about it. I only talk about stuff that affects me and probably going to affect you. You know, when I tell you that Filipinos roll out the brightest red carpet for us when we come over here, it goes over y'all's head because y'all take that for granted. No, that's one of the things that makes this place special. They're not paying me for this video other than YouTube and whatever views I get. But I received a video yesterday from a friend of mine, Achilles. He's in Vietnam. And it was a news article, and it was about the Mexican cartels are going to start targeting American tourists in the tourist areas over in Mexico. And I was like, wow. Now, that would be something I would be talking about were I in Mexico, but I'm not in Mexico. That's something that probably would affect me if I decided to be an expat in Mexico. And I know people who are living in Mexico, you're comfortable, you're living your best lives over there. You say, Cal, it's nothing to worry about. But when you read about stuff like that, I would be worried about that. And I say that to say that no matter where you go on this planet, there's going to be something. You're going to exchange one problem for another. But I'm talking about the Philippines. I live here. And I'm telling you that if you're having second thoughts, man, I wouldn't worry about it, man. That stuff doesn't even affect you. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. It's just a short video I wanted to talk about today. There's a lot of negative stuff out there about this place. I would just say, come on over here like most people do, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's so bad now that I told Marilyn this morning, I said, Marilyn, cut the TV off. And all those scenes of people suffering and all the buildings falling down, people covered with dust. There's a woman holding a baby. I don't know if the baby died in the earthquake or whatever like that. It's like, why do I want to look at that stuff if it's not affecting me? I spin the wheel every week because I try to get out in front of that stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I've been over here long enough that I know people are struggling over here, but I'm not struggling. I try to get out in front of it. I help people before it happens. I don't wait until the earthquake. I wait until the typhoon. That kind of stuff does happen over here, but it doesn't affect you. You're coming over here on vacation or for your retirement. There's no sense in you putting up your scuba diving equipment. Dust off your fins and your dancing shoes or whatever it is, because that's the life you're going to live over here. Most of us live a first world existence over here. We're immune from all of that stuff, man. Yeah, you're going to get inconvenienced. When I walk out of here to go to the gym, my feet are going to get muddy because the road leading out to the main road is not paved over here. Okay, big deal. Okay. I may stand in line at Save More today because it's Saturday and a lot of people go to the grocery store on Saturday. Okay, big deal. I may have to ride the bus from St. Carl City to Bacala through the mountains. It's going to take 2.5 hours. On a aircon bus, by the way, but so what? That's nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, compared to all the madness and the mayhem that you see in these headlines about the Philippines. Seems like every day there's something scaring the daylights out of people. I say if you're a foreigner, certainly American, man, put the newspapers down, turn off the television, turn off social media. Because when you get over here, most of that stuff's not even going to bother you. It's not even going to affect you. Okay, you got my word on that. You don't have to worry about getting scammed over here. You don't have to worry about some woman running off with your life savings. It's probably not going to happen to you over here. You don't have to worry about getting kidnapped over here and all of that stuff, okay? So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, finding your heart to help somebody, I'm going to spin the wheel tonight, man. It's not a day goes by I don't help somebody over here. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people. We help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. Come over here for yourself. Okay? Stop listening to the vloggers, the newscasters, and everybody else. Experience this for yourself. And tell me I'm lying when you get over here. Do foreigners experience that? Yes. But so few that you don't even talk about it. The only time we talk about it is when it happens. It's like a plane crash. Okay? All the millions of flights every day around the world, nothing. Crickets. But let a plane crash. And it's on every headlines, ladies and gentlemen. It's the same thing over here. Why are you worried about corruption over here? It's not going to affect you. Why are you worried about poverty over here? It's not going to affect you. It just gives us something to talk about. That's all. I won't talk about it. There's whole channels that are focused on all that stuff. Why would I want to spend one precious minute of my time watching all that stuff or reporting on it when it's not going to affect me? See, I call that crying wolf for views. And I don't knock people because if you're on YouTube, views is what gets you paid. You need views, but I'm not going to do it. Okay? I'm going to say this. Philippines is going to roll out the brightest red carpet for you when you get over here. Don't let that go over your head. This is one of the few places left where we're treated like that. Certainly as Americans. I'd rather face a typhoon or earthquake than a murderous band of cartel members, okay, who can reach out and touch me if I'm in Mexico. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers. A tribute through music.
If I don't know nothing, I know one thing. When we help others,